whole force is working on Singham.
Okay.
We'll start next year, April. So this will be the first time that telecast hoga, hum still will be shooting. Circus is releasing in Christmas. The film is done. My team is working on the post-production as I'm here shooting for Khatro.
The blockbuster king of Bollywood is said to be back on Khatro Ki Khiladi 12. So Rohit, welcome to Indian Express. Firstly, tell me what brings you back to Khatro Ki Khiladi every season.
I think the love for this show, and it's a unique show of its kind. You won't see this kind of a format happening anywhere else in any other platform or channel, I would say, and that's what makes it special. And obviously, the love for action is something which every time brings me back here, and the kind of love I get from the audience as well is makes the show special and makes me special. Yeah.
And contestants learn, earn, and experience a lot of different experiences. But what does Rohit Shetty take back from Khatro Ki Khiladi every season?
I think every season is like a new experience for me as well, because either you're shooting your film or you're doing something else in your office, and here you come 50 days you're working with a team. Now I can't tell a new team because it's become it's like my team now, like how I have my film team. This is my another family, which every year or maybe within every 8 months we meet and every 8 months we produce a show. And the love for this show, the kind of love we get for this show is what makes it special, as I told you. And for me, every time when I go back, it's always been, by the grace of God, very satisfying experience while shooting. A lot of hard work, not an easy show at all. You shoot 15-16 hours, weather conditions, you know how it is. And it's a difficult show, and that's what makes it special, and that's what and we have made a lot of good memories out of this show.
And Rohit, take us back in the time jab first time Khatro Ki Khiladi was offered to you. Now a director shouldering and headlining a project was not a common scenario, if I have to say. So what was your reaction when they came and said ki you host Khatro Ki Khiladi?
It was challenging for me, and it was also because actors were doing the show earlier, superstars were doing the show earlier. Then the show went off air for a few years, and then they were coming back with a new format, and they wanted me to do. So it was a big responsibility. I gave my 100% in my first season also, but when it was about to get telecast, I was scared. I will be very honest, because it was for the first time a director doing a kind of show, and the expectations, I was like, whether people will accept me or not. Was something I was scared of, and the kind of love they gave me in the first season itself, and from then till today, it's never looking back. It's one of the most highest rated show for so many years we've been doing, and the kind of love we get for this show is something magical.
And if you remember, what was that moment when you felt that I made the right choice, that I'm hosting?
I was shooting for Singham Returns. We were doing an action sequence, and the first episode had been telecasted a week earlier, obviously. And then the rating comes after a week. And one of my guys, my manager, just came running. And he said, you know, the TRP has half come. And I was like, oh, shit, now I don't know what will happen. And like, it's the highest rated show ever. And I was like, what? And like, yeah. And I was like, I thanked God and for that, and I thank universe, and I thank my audience for that.
And TV was, or actually till now is looked down upon as the second medium when it comes to film. But Rohit, you have moved with time, be it TV or now that you're doing OTT. How important does it get for a filmmaker to actually keep moving with it?
It's very important, because see, at the end of the day, it's viewers. If they are moving, or if they have started liking something, you can't be arrogant, or you can't be rigid about it. Okay, no, I'm just doing this. Whatever at the end of the day we are doing it for our viewers, for our audience. So if they like a format, if they started like a format, so why not try that? And that's what, like television also, it's been so many years now. It'll be more than 13-14 years I've been doing television. I started in 2009 with Comedy Circus. It's been a long journey. Same goes with OTT. Same goes with films. If people are liking something, we should at least try. And for in my case, I've always been successful, and I've been blessed, I think, or maybe I have a great team working with me. So we have been successful. It's important to try, and it's important also that we have so much. I think we are lucky that we have so many platforms now, so
Yeah.
many venues to explore. Multiple things.
Right. And tell us, how is Indian Police Force shaping up?
Indian Police Force is shaping up really well. I'm really happy with whatever we have shot till now. When we go back October, November, again we have the last schedule,
Right.
and we'll be done with that. And it's been challenging for us because the scale is massive. It's the first time ever
Yeah.
that such a big, massive project is coming on OTT, and I hope people love that the way they have loved my films or Khatro for that matter.
Right. And you had said that you wanted to make something with a female cop. Of course, Shilpa is part of it,
Yeah.
but is there going to be a female story?
Definitely. Now we are all our whole force is working on Singham.
Okay.
We'll start next year April after Circus is released,
Yeah.
and because technically he is there. Singham is there in Simba or
Yeah.
Suryavanshi or regularly. It's one of the favorite films of audience on
Absolutely.
satellite. But it's been many years. Last Singham we made was in 2014. And times have changed, canvas has changed. So I want to make a film with Ajay now, and that will be Singham.
But any female actor who you have in mind who can do a female cop
I know
film?
who she is, and I've
Now
told her
you want to
also. But I can't tell you now, right now. When the time is right, we will come and we'll tell you.
Okay. And since you mentioned Circus, how is that happening? When is
Circus is releasing in Christmas.
Hmm.
The film is done. My team is working on the post-production
Right.
as I'm here shooting for Khatro. It's shaped up really well, and we had a target audience for that, which is the family audience who love Golmaal, All the Best, Golmaals again, and all those films. So that is our target audience, and we have seen the film. And obviously, after so many years, you come to know what
Yeah.
we have made, and it's a sweet film. It's something which people will not see once but twice or thrice,
Right.
just to have a good time.
wow?
So it's something like that. It's not. It's sweet. It's simple and it's hilarious.
Guys, you can tick mark already. Coming back to Khatro Ke Khiladi, you always get offended when a contestant ऐसे hint दे देते कि rigged है या कुछ है, because you always ऐसे बाहर भी audiences also say कि popular contestant है तो इसको दूर तक लेके जा रहे हैं. How do you react to all of it? कि
More than a popular contestant, because what happens is we shoot the whole show and we come back, and then it's like actually this is the
Yeah.
only show. This will be the first time that telecast होगा और हम still will be shooting. Otherwise we shoot the whole show, make a
Yeah.
package and give it to the audience.
Right.
More than के contestants rigged है, से ज़्यादा लोग मुझे एक सवाल पूछते हैं कि ये सब real होता है क्या? So I was like कि हाँ ये real होता है. So many people think कि सब CGI है.
Wow.
So but there's audience है, उनको
Yeah.
नहीं पता होता है, तो you have to explain them.
Okay. What has been the scariest thing that has happened on set?
On set in Khatro, no, I would say never.
Oh.
I mean, it's been scarier for the Khiladis who have been performing
Yeah.
for the first time, but my
Right.
team, the stunt team here, has been so precise and well equipped. Like, by the grace of God, we
Mhm.
never had an accident that way or something which you need to fear or have to be scared of. Never.
Amazing. A lot of actors come to Khatro Ke Khiladi so that they can audition for Rohit Shetty. What do you have to say on that?
No, I don't think so, because first season when we did, I was working with two people or three, I would say, who had already worked with me.
Yeah.
Mugdha Godse had done All the Best. Daya did
Doing
Singham
Singham,
after that,
yeah.
and then Nikitan had done Chennai Express. So
Yeah.
it's not like that. I don't think they come with the mindset.
Okay. Also, Rohit Shetty, automatically when you take Rohit Shetty, the budget increases because cars बहुत सारे उड़ जाते हैं. What do you have to say on that?
I think this show I think it's the most expensive show
Yeah.
on Indian television. And the format is such, so it's not me. मेरे को बदनाम मत करो. It's because the format requires that
Yeah.
kind of expenses and that kind of scale.
Lastly, some very quick questions. Khatro Ke Khiladi 12 is going to be
A blockbuster.
Rohit Shetty's favorite Khiladi this season.
All of them, I would say, because this is the only season, and as I said earlier, also that set a bar that this is the only season in the history of Khatro Ke Khiladi that minimum awards have happened.
Wow.
Minimum.
Then you must be happy, very happy.
Very happy, very happy. Yeah.
But all-time favorite Khiladi.
If I name one or two, then others will feel, yes, sir, हमारा नाम क्यों नहीं लिया? So I would not say that.
Okay. Ajay, Akshay, Ranveer or Siddharth Malhotra, who is the true Khatro Ke Khiladi?
I think all of them in their own life, because everybody comes with their own challenges
But
and
name
every
one.
fight. No, I can't name one. It won't be right because I know their journey. Whether it
Okay.
is Ranveer, whether it is Ajay, so he's like my brother. It's been 30 years that we are together. Or for that matter, Akshay, I worked with him as an assistant. So everybody comes with their own journey and own struggle and own battle. So I think everyone who's working, not only in films or who's trying to
Yeah.
make a mark or has made a mark, is a Khatro ke Khiladi in their own field.
Who's the next cop that Rohit wants to add?
I know who that person is, and
I
that
can
person
listen.
also knows. That girl and the boy both know who they are, but I can't say now, otherwise it will be a chaos.
Okay. You already mentioned Singham you were working on, but Simba, Suryavanshi or Golmaal, which is getting its next sequel?
I think Singham, the whole force is working on Singham now, because
Oh,
already
okay,
it's an overlapping thing for
Yeah.
us. We are doing Indian Police Force, we are releasing Circus, Khatro is happening, and at the same time Singham scripting is happening. So till the time, and it's a massive film, Singham this time. It's
Okay.
massive. So the whole force is working on Singham, and I
Amazing.
think it'll take a year for us.
If Rohit Shetty was to turn into an actor, what kind of a hero will he want to become?
I don't think I'll ever be a good actor for that matter. So I've never thought about it now.
Action director, film director, TV show judge or TV show host, what is your best?
I think action director and director.
Okay. Rohit Shetty is a khiladi of, complete the sentence.
Rohit Shetty is a khiladi of action.
You are not scared of anything, but what is Rohit Shetty scared of? Khatra uske liye, what is khatra for
For
Rohit
me,
Shetty?
it's losing your loved ones.
Okay.
Nothing else.
And which creepy crawly would you don't want to be close to?
Creepy crawly. Creepy crawly. The ones who stink.
Okay.
Don't want to be near them. That's it.
Lastly, how many seasons does Rohit Shetty want to host Khatro Ke Khiladi?
Till the time Colors wants me to do, and till the time audience wants me in this show, till that time I'll do or gracefully walk out of it. Till the time they keep on giving me the love, and obviously if till the time Colors wants me to do, it's their show, it's Endemol show. So it's up to them, not me.